Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to provide you with an estimate. Before we get started, one thing to note is that on-site estimates are highly recommended to avoid miscommunications. We know it isn't always feasible, so if you did not have one performed, please know that we do our best to assess, recommend, and quote your service as accurately as possible via phone or email. Do know that your service experience is contingent on the accuracy of this document. So, to help illustrate our structure, we have a sample estimate that we can go over together for this portion of the video. If you find anything that needs revising after reviewing your estimate, please let us know and let's get that taken care of for you. You should find your estimate attached. Okay, let's get to know our paperwork. Starting over at the top left, this is our company information. In the top right, in bold letters, you'll be able to determine whether this is an estimate or a work order. Estimates do not contain tallied totals. Work orders do. I'll explain why later in the video. Right below that, you'll find your order number. This is a surefire way of identifying the correct document to reference when wanting to schedule your service. The date, start, and end times reflect the date the estimate was performed. Moving on to the area beneath the letterhead from left to right, you'll see a customer info box. This box is all about you, your name or company information, the corresponding address, and your contact information. Next to that will be the service location box. This box is golden. We understand that you may have multiple homes and properties. We also know that you may or may not be the contact person at the time of service. In the case where you will not be the site contact, this is where this box comes in handy. Taking a moment to confirm this box's accuracy ensures that after meeting with us, signing off, and scheduling your job, the next time you hear from us is to hear that the job has been completed. Over to the right of that box is the job info box. This will display the name of the person who scheduled your estimate, the name of your estimator, and the line referencing how you heard about CSI. Let's go over 3 examples that may or may not apply to your estimate. However, your estimate will be similarly structured. So, everything revolves around the description column. So let's go over it together. Our structure always begins with the service areas. Where is the work being performed? Properties can be quite large, so for your convenience, we can create general area references or custom labels. In the examples listed, the service areas are the sky deck, the director's lobby, and Sarah's office bathroom. Below each area, we provide a snapshot of the service we'll be performing relative to each area. We'll break this line item up into 3 sections. Category, what, how, with, and specified material. Following this structure, let's use the sky deck as an example, starting from left to right. For this line item, we will be cleaning tile and grout via rotary scrubbing, rinsing, and extracting with our truck-mounted unit on a textured slate look porcelain floor. Below that, you'll see that there's an option to have a water-based impregnating sealer applied to the grout lines of this textured slate look floor. In the director's lobby example, we're set to perform a full restoration to a natural high polish and seal with solvent-based impregnating sealer on a statuary marble office lobby floor. And in Sarah's office bathroom, notice that there are 2 options. At first glance, there doesn't appear to be much of a difference. However, the difference is the sealer. We have provided the option of a water-based sealer and an option of a solvent-based sealer. The specific details and reasoning for any recommendation and associated disclaimers are always discussed during the on-site estimate. In addition, we summarize the ones most applicable to your project and list them at the bottom of each estimate for your convenience. These are the service disclaimers and notes listed at the bottom. This area can contain recommendations, disclaimers, notes, or requirements to ensure the project isn't delayed or prevented. Be sure to review these important details. In the example provided, the first line item in the associated disclaimers and notes column provides an explanation and a recommendation for the options listed in Sarah's office bathroom. In this example, we would suggest option 2. Since during the time of the estimate, we were informed that she has odor sensitivities. So this serves as a great example to illustrate that service decisions aren't always about what the floor needs, but how the area is occupied and by whom. And lastly, the final total. You'll notice that each line item contains an itemized amount. However, there is no final total at the bottom of the page. Why? As illustrated here, estimates can have options. If all options are tallied, this will show a false total. While we understand that it comes at the inconvenience of tallying the line items manually, it comes with the benefit of providing options and itemization. This provides you more control, thorough documentation, and in-depth service proposal while maintaining simplicity. If applicable, we also attach a certificate of insurance that meets or exceeds most property requirements, providing your management office or association with our COI to ensure entry on the date of service, preventing delays that can trickle and can affect the end time. In summary, reviewing this document for accuracy is crucial to ensuring that we deliver on our promise. If you see anything that's incorrect, please let us know so that we can have it corrected or clarified. The service location information is valuable as it allows us to communicate with the person handling the project. Whether residential or commercial, we understand time is a factor. The less you hear from us, the better for you. Referencing the order number is a surefire way of identifying the service and property. Mastering the description is key. And finally, if you would consider referring us to anyone you may know that can benefit from our services, we would greatly appreciate it. And on behalf of the whole CSI team, we thank you for allowing us the opportunity to maintain your investments.